I just did that right on top of one of my needles. I need more thread than this. So I'm just going to work on the thing that I need to work on first. Hi guys, I don't normally do this, but I do have a shop that makes custom bandana collars. I do flat collar bases now as well with my paracord. Right now I'm working on the flat collar bases. Because I need to go get my lighter. Hold on. Oh, my back. I wanted to show a base. Alright. I'm basically trying to show how I do all this and show exactly why my prices are as high as they are. I would like to have them lower, but my big thing is I am in a lot of pain when I make this, and I shake a lot, and I do everything by hand. So that's clean. So this is like what, a 12-inch color? I don't know. I don't remember. As I'm at the point of the process where it doesn't really matter. So I do know that I know my phone is going off. That gives me space to close it off. So, as I said, I hand sew everything. It's makes things very, very difficult. But at the same time, I find it very rewarding. So, I'm about to attach a D-ring to this, which is why I am pulling out my black thread. I cannot use clear thread. I fight with it too much. I have trouble seeing it. I can't handle it because it worsens the amount of shaking. I do have mobility problems, and some of them originate in my hands and around my wrist. But I'm a person who is trying to basically right now I'm showing people like the bases of what I do. I already did part of the bandana thing. But I want to show how tough the process is on me, for one, and two, I also think that if people like realize how hard it is to make a collar, because I am making it completely from hand. As you can see, I have the flat collar base, and I have to measure everything out, and all of that. I love that I have remotes. So, here's one of my D-rings. So, but I have to use my teeth sometimes because it is very hard to do all this, especially with shaky hands. I don't know if you can see it. My hands naturally will twitch and shake, and I cannot control it. So it's very difficult to hand sew all this. I wish I had the money for a sewing machine. I wish I had a sewing machine in general, but I do not. So So, like, I have to sew each and every bit of this. I sew, like, this. There's no sewing done on it. This is a near finished collar. This one's going to be a paracord based one. My paracord based ones, I will never show you guys how I make because of how I sew them. I will never ever be able to sew them together with a sewing machine because of how I sew them. But this is actually for NJ and Hero. So, most of these I could probably put like a clip on the back and whoop-de-doo, I can make human collars. I'm still debating whether or not I want to do that. But it's hard for me to work. I'm trying, but it ends up hurting me a lot. So I average a step a day. So let's say I have 10 orders. One day I will cut all the fabric out. I will go out and buy the fabric because I'm very ambient on that. Since I finally realized how expensive fabric is, that's why my prices are about to rocket toward the 20s for the bandana ones. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to afford to make the collars. But I'm also upping the price because I'm trying to sell things. I'm trying to make and sell things. Very much so. But, sorry, I have Mr. Cake going on in the background. Brain. I have to be very precise with all of this. And I'm also trying to, like, make it so I can actually afford to get to my appointments and all that, and afford to get gear for Angel. I feel like crap right now. Oh, it sucks. It really, like, hurts to do this, but I still do it. Because at the very least, it makes me feel like, hey, I can do something. Part of this is also, I want to be able to it's just really hard to do all this. I will continue trying, I will continue working my best, but part of the funds that I'm trying to make is supposed to go toward like a wheelchair, and I have breathing problems. So my brain really doesn't want to work right now. I can't focus on the one thing. So that's basically it. I hand make all my stuff. It takes a while. I average about 1 collar a day. It's also depending, like the reason why it takes so long for anybody to get an order is 1, because it takes forever for me to get my materials for everything. And 2, it's hard. As you can tell, it is hard for me to sew everything. But I'm trying very hard to get everything done the way I want them done. So yeah, that's about it.